Really? Friend my Goopy Carbonara. Welcome to the Side Quest Kitchen, a Damelicious kitchen show where I attempt to recreate new meals from my favorite video games. Today we're going to make a meal from The Sims, Goopy Carbonara. Now, Goopy Carbonara is a traditionally Italian pasta dish that was first introduced in the video game The Sims 3. The dish's name derives from this Chad of a Sims 2 townie named Goopy Carbo. The dish requires only a level 2 cooking skill, and thankfully I rated myself a 7 out of 10. According to the ingredients listed in the game, it counts as a vegetarian meal despite obviously having meat and only requires onion. Now that's enough learning, let's get to the kitchen.
Parmesan cheese, bacon, 4 eggs, 1 pound spaghetti, heavy cream, salt, and pepper.
Alright, we're going to start with boiling our water because it's really going to take the longest with the whole thing. Make sure you salt the water, get extra salty like you see. Now we're going to make our cheese sauce. This requires 3 whole eggs and 1 yolk. My yolk. Gonna save those egg whites for later. Begin to whisk those eggs up. Alright, gonna keep whisking those eggs real good. I don't have a whisk, but a fork works, right? Okay, now once you get those eggs whisked up real good, it's gonna require 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. It's supposed to be freshly shredded or whatever, but yeah. I say this about a cup. We here at Damelicious Kitchen, we don't do measurements. We don't measure. Now yes, this will work better if it were a little bit more shredded, but we're looking for a goopy carbonara, so hopefully this helps. Oh yeah. Almost forgot, don't forget to add the heavy whipping cream. Probably should have measured that. Not really measuring it, I'm just kind of, I don't know, eyeballing it. There we go, it's nice and goopy already. Cut our bacon up. You want cubes, but I'm gonna do like some thick strips. So this is how I have it cut now, but I think I'm gonna cut it in half 1 more time, and that should give us the desired effect we want for the carbonara. Alright, so medium heat, we're gonna add our bacon. Right now I'm really just spreading it around so I can get full contact. That skillet, get that fat rendered around all in there. Then I'm gonna add an extra piece of bacon because I'm fat. And it looks like I was right to kind of have the bacon again because it would have been kind of big to go in there. This is kind of the size that I want to go in this carbonara. And at this point, we turn off the heat. I'm gonna leave it there so those fats can kind of, I lied. That's exactly what we want. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm taking it off the heat now. Let that sit, let that cool down, and get my snack bacon up out of there. I like mine a little bit on the crispier side sometimes. Then I got some that's still a little bit, you know, al dente. Al dente, mi gente. Now we're gonna take our spaghettito, using a babacito method, and put it in the pot. I screwed it up. Whatever. You're supposed to put it in your hand and like put it in the pot or something like that. Whatever. You're gonna let that do the thing. I hope this pot is big enough. I'm aware that it's not. I'm slowly but surely gonna tuck in the baby and not break it. And this is the part where I said this might not be a big enough pot. I knew that, but this is all I got. No tongues, cause I am the tongue. Voila. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I feel it. Perfection. Add that there. No, I have not strained it. No, I do not care. I'm really glad the size of everything kind of like worked out here. All right, remember that egg crap we made? So then we're gonna add that. La 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 la. Okay. Okay. You ain't want to keep moving it around because you don't want to start scrambling the egg that's added in there. Okay. Just keep agitating it. It's gonna get a bit much for this. Give it though. Add some of that pasta water back in there. Okay. Group it up. Oh yeah. More cheese in there for the goop. And my shoulder is tired. Cool. No, I don't have plastic tongs. I'm not using the metal ones on my nice little skillet. So, yeah. Last but not least, let's add some black pepper in there. Let's do big. And of course. You'll see there's no garlic or no garlic in here because carbonara does not have garlic traditionally. My middle name's Calderon. In the Calderon family, don't put garlic in a carbonara. But I guess we use bacon. Oh, it's goopified, alright. Because holy, that was hard to get off. Of course, put a little bit more bacon on there. First impressions, looks decent. I can hear a really good goop factor. I think I gooped it up right. Wow. It's super slimy, so I'll say it passes like the goop test right, because it's not even, it's barely sliding off. Bacon gives it that nice crispiness, char taste to it. Wow. I wasn't expecting it to be this good for as easy as a dish this is to make. I could eat this 7 days a week. This is definitely going in my repertoire of, like, I'm feeling lazy, don't feel like cooking. Or don't feel like doing something grand, you know. Well, they're on something. Easy to cook. I'm gonna eat this with my meal prep. Add some, maybe some veggies in there and with my grilled chicken. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Thanks for watching. See you next time. If you have any suggestions, please add those down in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. This is great.